going on, team? Glad you made it back to another workout video. Today I'm going to be performing the Wim Hof breathing method. The Wim Hof breathing method is said to increase your aerobic capacity and well-being, along with helping how you breathe, your state of mind, relaxation, recovery times, and it can even be very helpful for any body illnesses that you may have, reducing inflammation, and so on. So I have tried the breathing method before, but was never very consistent with it. So today I'm going to be trying the Wim Hof breathing method and seeing how it makes me feel. If you're interested in this video, if you like the video, please make sure to hit a like, comment, subscribe down below, share it to a friend, and before you try this, make sure to do some extra research. If you're not ready for this or have any pre-existing conditions, it may be dangerous. So before you do try this, speak to a doctor beforehand, and if you're ready, go for it. So I'm going to be starting now. So we start 30 to 40 breaths. Inhale, do the diaphragm, chest, head, and then letting the exhale. And speaking. While I feel most relaxed performing this technique while laying down, you can perform this while sitting, laying down in a bed, chair, on the floor, or wherever you are most comfortable. Don't perform this technique while in the water, the shower, operating a vehicle, or anywhere dangerous for you to pass out. You definitely don't want this to happen to you. You want to make sure that you're safe as you can be, in the most safe environment that you can be. Try to be in a quiet and relaxed environment too. That way you're already feeling as calm as you can be for starting. And this is why performing the Wim Hof method in bed is pretty common amongst most people. Wim Hof also applies cold therapy and commitment alongside the breathing technique. His teachings combining his 3 pillars have been shown to help promote increased energy, better sleep, heightened focus and determination, improve sports performance, increase willpower, reduce stress levels, greater cold tolerance, faster recovery, enhanced creativity, and a stronger immune system. So that is a lot of benefits that you can pack in from performing this. On a day-to-day basis, we're pretty much unconsciously breathing for the majority of our day. Like, you don't really realize every single breath that you take. And because you're not realizing it, you're not taking into account how shallow it may be. And shallow breathing can add a lot of stress without us even realizing it. So consciously feeling our breaths helps us take more control of our bodies. It adds security and relieves stress. The less stress we have, the less we have to worry about inflammation and accruing or worsening any other illnesses and diseases we may already have or can get. The method is not prescribed to pregnant women due to lack of research. So if you are pregnant or believe that you can be or you're trying to be, don't try it. There is also not enough research to prescribe the technique to anyone on the younger side. It's advised that children under the age of 16 are supervised by a parent or legal guardian. But for someone in the restricted demographics who still does want to get into these tranquil methods, I would recommend practicing regular meditation and exercises you can do, and of course consulting with a doctor before any of this. So there's no point in rushing something that there's no research for, you know? Like, you don't want to do it and find out that it ends up giving you adverse effects. And because the best time to do it is when you're fasted and relaxed, performing this technique upon waking up is recommended. But if you find yourself having a preference for any other time period and or just feel like doing it, then go for it. I personally do it after waking up, sometimes immediately, sometimes if I'm going to go for a jog, I'll go do that first. I come back and perform the method. But if doing it as soon as you wake up isn't for you, then it's just not. You can find any other time period to do it which accommodates you and your schedule. Wim Hof himself does also have his own channel and teaches his own classes where he does help people further understand the process of performing the technique and giving them any personal insight they may want or need in order to perform it. You can also check out the website to get further details and explanations on anything that isn't as clear as well. In this video, I hold my breath for a max of about 1:20 seconds, but upon recording the video, the longest I've been able to hold my breath upon inhalation is about 3 minutes and about 2 minutes after exhalation due to performing this technique. I also do feel calmer, more euphoric. I do feel like I can recover faster from harder workouts. And it may be a placebo effect, but at the end of the day, if it is a placebo effect, the effects that come from it do make you feel better. I'm going to continue performing this, and if I do notice any negative effects from performing this, I'll definitely be able to make more videos about it. But for now, it seems to work out. So that was that was 3 rounds of me doing the Wim Hof breathing technique. Research has shown that doing the technique will make you feel lightheaded, and Wim Hof himself even says that doing this breathing technique is one way to feel high off your own supply. And I feel like after performing this technique, I definitely feel a form of lightheadedness and a sense of euphoria at the same time. You may have noticed during the breathing technique that my hands had cramped up. I did feel a surge of pins and needles throughout my body throughout the breathing technique. So those are some side effects that I had noticed throughout the entire time, but it was an extremely pleasant experience. One thing I did notice myself is that throughout the breathing technique, when getting the sensation of swallowing saliva, afterwards I would get a surge of feeling like wanting to breathe. As soon as you get a feeling of wanting to breathe is when you should take the breath, because this isn't so much of a challenging aspect to see how long you can hold your breath for, more of a way to just clear out your body, and you shouldn't be feeling challenged to surpass any limits. So if you try this today and you hold your breath for a minute, tomorrow if you hold your breath for 40 seconds, you hold it for 1:10 seconds. Just let it be as it is, because it should be a relaxing experience where you can enhance your aerobic capacity, de-stress yourself, improve your recovery capacity. I definitely feel pretty amazing after performing this, and clear-minded, feel ready, having anything that may have been stressing me just completely far out. Before trying this technique, like I did say earlier, please consult a physician, especially if you are taking medications or if you don't exercise on a regular basis. It is also said to perform this fasted, so if this is the first thing you're doing in the morning, as soon as you wake up, you can try it, because if you're still fasted, or if you do fast throughout the day prior to consuming your first meal, is when you should be seeing the most benefits from this breathing technique, without a distraction from your gut taking over, blood flow going to the gut or going back to your brain, your surrounding muscles. You would just be completely clear. One thing that I promote myself that I enjoy is fasting. So if you're interested in a video on that, comment down below and tell me that you are. For myself, I took this as a form of relaxation and meditation, along with the benefits of the breathing technique. I want to see if this will also allow me to maybe recover faster in my training, de-stress, reduce my inflammation rate. Just be mindful that when you are doing this, you may feel lightheaded, you may feel high off your own supply, and like my hands, if you may have noticed, they were cramping up or they were closed in a fist, because I wasn't allowed. My body did not necessarily allow me to open up my hands, because anytime I did, I would feel like I needed to close up, which can be a sign of cramping and dehydration. So be conscious of this when you are performing it yourself, if you do. And if you are scared to do this, do it with a buddy, friend. That way you can both be there for each other, or someone watching over you, or even on camera to make sure you are okay. Thank you for watching this video. I'm glad you made it to the end. Hope to see you around for more videos on this channel. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more videos. And don't forget to squeeze, breathe, and believe through everything that you do. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.